Ooh, welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 11th, 2025. We're going to be talking about Crown Jewel. Hey, my fan. We will be talking about Crown Jewel. We found out who's going to be the Crown Jewel champions. Before we get to that, the last couple of days, yesterday, they've been releasing a lot of people from the Evolve and NXT. I don't know a lot of the Evolve people because I didn't watch Evolve for a while. So I don't know that much. But I do know they released Stevie Turner. She's supposed to be the general manager of Evolve. I don't know what they're going to do next for Evolve, but they don't have a general manager. And they released one of the greatest North American champions, Wesley. Wesley got released from WWE. My prediction for this and why this is happening is because now they had to pay people from TNA. Because TNA is coming, they're showing up more now. They're not just showing one time the last couple weeks, they showed up more times. So they had to pay for those guys, right? Because they showed up, they're wrestling for your company. And I believe some TNA guys was in the NXT live events. I believe Trey Miguel was there. So, yeah, they had to try to pay those guys off. So, technically, TNA is NXT right now. So, all the TNA stars they have is part of NXT. And all the NXT guys is part of TNA. So, that's what I think. I think it's because of that and why they're releasing a whole bunch of people. Because maybe some TNA guys could go to Evolve or come to NXT. Well, they are coming to NXT. And we heard about JC Jane in the live event. She got injured, but we don't know how bad she's injured. So let's hope she doesn't have to vacate her title. I don't know anything about it. I don't know there's any updates, but we did hear that she's injured. Omos made his return as well on NXT. We got some main roster showed up on the NXT live show, like DIY, Omos. That's pretty cool. I think some main roster guys should come back to NXT. Like, I would like to see Santos come back in NXT, or Toa and Angel Garza. I would like to see that, or Apollo Crews. I know he's been in NXT twice now because he came back to NXT and then he got drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. Maybe will be cool for him. I think there's some people that doesn't get used a lot in the WWE on Raw or SmackDown should come to NXT. I would like to see it. I don't know if I told you guys this. They announced one of the competitors of the TNA's Bound for Glory Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. That's going to happen tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Rev Pro Remix champion, Mr. BDE, is going to be in the Gauntlet match. And he's having a rivalry with Chris Danger. I don't know if Chris Danger is going to be part of this show, but I know BDE is. That's pretty awesome to hear about BDE. He just started his wrestling career. I saw a video. He said he only had 14 matches in his career right now. And now he's going to be on a big show like that. He could be facing some of the NXT stars. Because we don't know who else is going to be in this Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. Let's see who he's going to be facing. That's going to be interesting. First match of the evening, we had the Australian Street Fights between Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was doing a good job. He was whacking Bronson Reed with a cricket bat. They've been using everything they could. We saw Paul Heyman got thrown. Roman throws a ball at him and all that stuff. But Braun Breaker got himself involved. And then the Usos got themselves involved. But at the end, Jey Uso was about to put Bronson Reed through a table, but he accidentally speared Roman Reigns through a table. Bronson Reed gets the win because of that, and a tsunami. Bronson Reed gets the win. That's a big win for Bronson Reed. And then you just hear Roman Reigns that I told you I don't need your help because everybody around the world thinks I can't do anything without you all. And he says, I don't want to see you guys until Christmas. So he's done with the OG bloodline right now. And then even Jey Uso says, I'm done as well. So Jimmy Uso is all by himself. Roman left. Jey Uso left. What's going on next? We have Stephanie McCurry versus Tiffany Stratton, the Women's World Champion, versus the WWE Women's Champion for the Crown Jewel Championship and the ring. Mostly it's about the ring because they don't take the championship out of Australia. They had to take the rings. It was an okay match. It was pretty decent. But the winner of that match was the Women's World Champion, Stephanie McCurry. She wins the crown jewel and she wins the ring. She won the championship and the ring. We have John Cena versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles brought back his TNA attire that he had in TNA. I don't know when he first came to TNA, but he brought it back. And then John Cena had a announcements with how Alicia Taylor does John Cena's introduction. Let's say an introduction, and they brought up him as the leader of Bullet Club. So that's pretty cool, and they brought up TNA as well. And this match, there was finisher after finisher, but it wasn't John Cena's finisher. It wasn't AJ Styles' finisher. We saw the Walls of Jericho. We saw the Sweet Chin Music, Tombstone, Chokeslam. What else we had? Skull Crusher finale. We had a whole bunch of finishing moves, tributes for the people that doesn't wrestle anymore, or that John Cena can't wrestle because he only has like 5 days left in his career. And John Cena did a tribute for Bray Wyatt. He did a Sister Abigail. John Cena won the match after he did a tombstone and then an AA onto AJ Styles. And they had some respect. They hugged each other and raised each other's arms to make the fans go crazy about them. I believe, doesn't AJ Styles and Dragon Lee have a shot of the World Tag Team titles? I thought that was happening on Monday. This show, I didn't get to watch this show live because it was at 8 o'clock in the morning. And the same thing as Raw. Raw will be at 8 a.m. I think I could still watch it at 8 p.m., but what's the point? If I'm going to be on Facebook, everything's going to get ruined, right? So, I don't think on Netflix you could watch it on 8 p.m. You have to watch, if you want to watch it on Netflix, you have to watch it on 8 a.m. But on Sports Network, not Sports Network, USA Network, I don't think you could do it on Raw. I think Raw is only on Netflix now. They don't have a TV deal. They're on that. So, but if you want to watch it on the other shows like NXT or SmackDown, if NXT was in the morning, you could watch SmackDown at 8 a.m. I did not know about that. And I wouldn't want to do that because there's no point. Everything would be spoiled already. SmackDown got spoiled for me about Tamatoga and his G.O.D. Gorillas of Destiny paints. Yeah, so yeah. Let's talk about the tag team match. We got Io Sky and Rhea Ripley versus the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. I thought it was a pretty decent tag team match. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. They all did well. They all did good in this match. But the winner of that match was Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Can we see Rhea Ripley and Io Sky become women's tag team champions? I think that's the tag team that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair should face. And then we have the WWE Champion versus the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, for the Men's WWE Crown Jewel Championship and the ring. It was a pretty decent match. These guys were destroying each other. We got a coast-to-coast headbutt. It wasn't a drop kick. It was a headbutt. And we got a crossroads off the turnbuckle. Seth Rollins got mad at Wade Barrett because the fans is calling him a wanker. And it looks like he was trying to get Wade Barrett, but Michael Cole was in the way. And then Seth Rollins grabbed Michael Cole, and then Cody Rhodes got angry at that. And don't mess with Michael Cole, because Cody Rhodes will turn into an Incredible Hulk and attack you. But these guys did everything they could. Seth Rollins found a different way. They knock out the referee. Well, they hit him a little bit, and he wasn't looking. Seth Rollins hit Cody Rhodes with the Rolex that Cody Rhodes gave Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40. And he used that, and then he did a stomp off the middle rope to win the match. Seth Rollins finally beats Cody Rhodes 3-1. And it's a big one. He won the crown jewel, and he had a speech, but it's all about Seth Rollins. There was no Paul Heyman at ringside. There was no Braun Breaker, no Bronson Reed. It was all Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins still had to cheat. But let's see what happens there when that happens. Let's see who's next to face Seth Rollins. Would it be AJ? Not AJ. Would it be CM Punk? Because remember, AJ Lee and CM Punk beat Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch at WrestlePalooza. Do they get a title shot? We will find that out maybe on Raw. We do have an Intercontinental Championship match. Dirty Dom will be versing Penta. And we have the Judgment Day. Raquel and Roxanne will be facing Laura, Valkyria, and Bayley. I almost forgot. That's all me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow night, maybe on Monday morning, but tomorrow night, Monday morning, I'm messing myself. See you on Monday morning for Bound for Glory. I'm hoping I get to watch it. I have a streaming TV, so I'm hoping I get to watch it. Sometimes it streams, sometimes it doesn't. I'm hoping I get to watch it. So, if I do watch it, I will see you guys on Monday morning. If I don't, I will do a little quick results when we do Raw. That's all me today. Time is out. Bye!